Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. This video is for Aquarius. So to connect with the messages that are, my goodness, I'm stumbling for words. To connect with the messages that are meant for you, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this video resonates with you. These are general readings, are not personal, so only take what messages resonate with you. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you know when I post videos. And you can always share these messages with somebody who you think will resonate with it. This video, Aquarius, is for the full moon that we got coming in Leo. So let's clear out the energy. Clear it out so we can open up to invite your energy into the space. So, Aquarius. So for the full moon in Leo, it reflects back to us things that need to be released, things that need to be healed. So Aquarius, you feel safe in moments where you can impress others and get praise and admiration. Yet, when you get into the spotlight, you may find yourself at a loss. Maybe you should admit your fear of criticism and your inability to accept it. It is very important for you to accept the feedback and the criticism that you may get and use it to improve your situation. All right, Aquarius. So these readings have been wild this month, and I'm learning after 10 videos, these moon readings are just as wild as the monthly. All right, Aquarius. What's the moon's energy around the Aquarius collective? What is the moon's energy around the Aquarius collective, please and thank you? So the moon will be at 13 degrees of Leo. 13 is ego death, death, rebirth. All right, Aquarius. So a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. So you could have a connection with a Virgo, or Virgo represents health, family, specifically health. Maybe you're having some heart health here. Aquarius, a time to give rather than take. So it's time to give yourself a break. For some of you, yeah, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, so you could be connected to a Sagittarius as well, Aquarius. So you're being asked to look at something from a higher perspective when it comes to your heart space, when it comes to maybe trying to impress other people, trying to get other people's approval. Something may be in the spotlight where you're like, okay, well, a loss of something, loss of a piece of your heart, right? Because the Leo energy represents the heart space, aorta, blood circulation, blood pressure, blood heart rate. So your blood pressure may go through the roof, right? It may skyrocket. Because why? Because something on the health situation, thank you, Spirit. When it comes to maybe your self-esteem, maybe when it comes to giving and receiving communication, because the heart chakra represents the air energy of giving and receiving, which air is about communication. So you need to open yourself up to giving and taking when it comes to expressing how you feel. And this is being illuminated for you, Aquarius. So don't fear being criticized with expressing your emotions. Don't criticize somebody for expressing themselves either, because you're being asked to look at something from a higher perspective. Your commitment is being tested, right? You're being tested to pour out some sort of emotion of feeling criticized, overreacting, taking something personally, and bring more love into the situation, allowing yourself to be more vulnerable. Yeah, you're going to be triggered. So you need to look at something from a higher perspective, why you feel triggered. Is it a fear of hearing what somebody else has to say? Is a fear of expressing yourself because somebody else may not take it right? Right? They may not accept your feedback. You may not accept their feedback. Something along them lines. Definitely pay attention to your blood pressure. I don't know why, but I'm feeling that for some reason. Because we don't need you having a heart attack. So, with that being said, if you're having health problems, go to the hospital. I am not a doctor. But if you've got a clean bill of health and your heart starts going like you can feel the palpitations, that's your heart chakra spinning. All right. What are the crows warning you about, Aquarius? Sacred space. For some of you, you may need to do some sort of an egg cleanse. See the eggs in the center there? Memory, direction, influence, observation. For some of you, you may need to see the bigger picture of somebody trying to influence a reaction out of you. Trying to influence a particular bond that you have with somebody. Look at that heart. 2 crows on that heart. Maybe a past bond. You're thinking about a bond that you have with somebody. Yeah, there is somebody in your energy that's trying to distract you. They're trying to influence you. And the crows are warning you. You could be being nostalgic. You need to lay something to rest. Feeling ignored, feeling isolated. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and read Sacred Space for you, Aquarius. Maybe your sacred space is your home. Home is where the heart is. Maybe it's the beach or your favorite path in the woods. Sacred space may also point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it is called to rejuvenate your spirit. It is time to reconnect with healing energy of your sacred space. Or connect with healing energy. Maybe you need to reconnect with your heart space. And give yourself some space to bring healing to your heart. Whether it is going to a beach or walking in the woods or some sort of space in your home that you consider sacred. Your crows are warning you about this. You need to, maybe somebody is in a commitment in violating your space, testing your boundaries, testing your space. For some of you, you may be being nostalgic about a particular relationship and a bond that you had with somebody. Crows never forget a friend or a foe. In a changing populated landscape, these remarkable birds recognize the faces of those who have hurt as well as helped. When a crow spots a predator or known human who has been less than kind, then they go into a frenzy, calling out all that danger is near. So being called out, being put in a spotlight for something. They spread the word about the good stuff too. Being criticized, right? Spreading the word. Such as people who tend to share their lunch or places where food is often discarded. What is remarkable is that they also pass on the memory of their experience to their young. As complex as these birds are, forgiveness does not seem too likely. So you may have to find forgiveness for somebody who took advantage of your heart, took advantage of your sacred space. Somebody who come in, took advantage of you, and then decided to go in a different direction in a commitment. So you're being asked to examine what areas where you were letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with somebody today. Are you holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave in a certain way because of this grudge, because of a past situation? Okay? So you need to see something from a higher perspective. Gain that wisdom and knowledge from that. This is being reflected back to you in the full moon in Leo. That it's time to give it a rest. It is time to let it go rather than take it forward with you. It's time to lay it to rest. So what? This person broke your heart, right? Because that past energy is going to keep influencing your new relationships that you have a sacred bond with. That past is going to keep distracting you. All right, Aquarius. Let go of the grudge, right? Let it go. Because it's testing future commitments or present commitments. It's time to let it go. Let that bottled up grudge of emotion, let it go. So that you can be vulnerable to new commitments. Could have something to do with the Pisces. This Pisces could be triggering you. Right? And this trigger is helping you to release any grudges. You're being tested. Your commitment, this relationship, is being tested with another person. Somebody could have overstepped their boundaries here. Right? Somebody definitely could have overstepped their boundaries into your sacred space. Like you may be telling this person, I need space. Right? Holding a grudge with somebody. Yep, look at that. Queen of Michael. You know exactly what you need to do. Right? This person was more focused on triggering your grudges, triggering your wounds, than they were about love. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have some more information for Aquarius? Three of Ariel. So the Three of Ariel talks about working together with somebody. A time of great personal growth in a career or artistic endeavor, working with others in a cooperative manner. So I feel like I feel like this person was more focused on holding grudges or triggering your grudges, triggering you, like maybe looking into your energy from your past, right? Memories. And they did it. And it's like, I don't know, something about working together with somebody, working things out with somebody in a relationship. Justice, balancing things out. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So the Justice card talks about balancing something out in a relationship. Now I feel like somebody wants to get even. They feel like, I just want to get even. I want justice for this. So I'm holding a grudge until I can get the justice that I deserve. So you could be working with another person to get even. Look, Archangel Michael, the World card. So it's time to complete this cycle. It's time to grow from this situation. It's time to let go of the grudges that you're holding on to in your heart space. It's definitely time to grow. All right. Yeah, look, Emperor. And then Queen of Michael. Masculine and feminine energies. So the Emperor talks about somebody who is very stable emotionally and mentally, with the Queen of Michael beside him. Somebody who's very stable emotionally and mentally. Somebody who is the king, like the king and the queen is balanced here. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, somebody may be more focused on building something. Somebody may be more focused on their career, because fight for justice, a great time for growth in a career. This person may be more focused on their career. And becoming more money stable. Yeah, Ten of Raphael. The Lovers. Somebody is all in their head. And they're making some sort of a plan. Oh, look this. To get even. To get even. There's somebody being shady. Somebody is making a plan to get even. Settle the score of a grudge. They're making some sort of a plan. An ex-lover. Or you and a new lover that you're working together with. Why? Because you're sitting on your throne. You think you have the right. But Archangel Michael and Raguel usually work together. Yeah. Somebody is like, yeah, I have the perfect idea. I have the perfect idea to get your happily ever after. Let's get even with this ex-lover. Let's make a plan. Let's take the opportunity to get even. Being sneaky, shady. Look at that. This person is abusing their power. Wanting to get even because of some sort of business. Yeah, this High Priestess, Pisces energy. This is somebody who abuses their psychic power. Somebody abuses their magical power. Let's work together and get even. Here, I have a plan. I can see what'll work and what won't work. I know what to do. Spine line gossiping. I'm telling you, Aquarius. This could be a father figure. But regardless, I see you two working together, right? Making some sort of a plan. Maybe working with something with the justice system, right? We have the Emperor and the justice system coming through here. This Emperor could represent a judge, right? But I feel like Spirit is telling you it's the time to complete this cycle. It's time to let go of this grudge, because Archangel Michael is warning somebody. Archangel Michael is warning somebody. You need to look at the bigger picture before you follow through with this action. Are you doing it out of a wound from the past? Are you still holding a grudge? Holding on to a memory from the past? Is your heart still broken from something from the past? Yeah, you're working together with somebody. A Virgo, a Sagittarius, Pisces. Your commitment is being tested. You're being tested. And I think, was it last month's reading? Something about being tested. You're treading on thin ice, Aquarius. And this is being reflected back to you to let it go. But you want to be bold. You want to make that move, but you're being asked to release it. Let's pull a final card here, Aquarius. Like I said, I see somebody's blood pressure like going through the roof, right? Because somebody is so angry. Because I feel like the scar may have been there, but I feel like this person recut that wound for somebody out there. I don't know why I need to shuffle these again. Let's pull one card for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Unconditional love, mother. So you have a mother figure coming through here, telling you to be in that heart of unconditional love. Don't allow this person to take advantage of you. Put boundaries up in your space. Go within that heart space. Something about that heart. Yep, family. Find peace with the family. To let it go. Instead of being in competition. Somebody's cooperating with the law here. And it could be the mother of your children with the eggs in here. Acceptance, fulfillment, nurturing, and affection. You are a precious child of the universe. The Divine Mother is present, urging you to open your heart and drink from her cup of unconditional love. You're her beloved and treasured child. Feel her endless flow of divine love streaming towards you. Any self-rejection or self-criticism you may be feeling at this time are wounds inflicted upon you by an unconscious world, and they are not part of your divine soul. Again, self-restriction, self-rejection, self-criticism. And that's what the Leo in full moon is reflecting back to you, is that criticism. You're being put in the spotlight of rejecting constructive criticism. So you may have a family member who is telling you to find space in your heart to let go of any grudges, from any wounds that you're in being nostalgic about. The Divine Mother is working with your soul to relieve you of these psychic injuries and doubts. Let her restore you to wholeness. Divine Mother's counsel accepts what is holy and true about you. You are a lovable and much loved child of the universe. The Divine Mother's love is available to you in all ways. Accept, breathe, and relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. So you have mother and father energy. So for some of you, somebody could be in the justice system. And because of that, you're more focused on building a career, working on making sure that things are taken care of, making money, than perhaps working something out with somebody. Or this could be a mother figure telling you, this is what you need to do. Be a good father. Be a good support system. Accept, breathe, relax, and allow her nurturing vibrations to soothe your soul. Ask her to still your doubts and insecurities. The Divine Mother's message to you: you are forever my beautiful and beloved child. So yeah, back to that children energy with them eggs. And these two crows. Right? Somebody may want to work things out with you. Somebody that you shared a home with. Somebody that you have children with. But you're being asked to look at the bigger picture in this commitment, because you're both being tested, Aquarius. All right, thank you for watching.